Yay, it's the thing. It's Genius Bar.
Dude, you're not even showing yourself.
I
You're
know. I
literally
don't
showing
want to.
me.
I don't want to show me.
Oh, God. What?
Oh, God.
Bro,
Sam, he dropped his headphones. How did you drop headphones off of your own head? Oh, my God. Great start.
What happened to you?
I have a migraine, and so we were supposed to record the show at 3 p.m., and I was like, hey, man, can we make it 4? I assumed my migraine would be gone. It's not. And so I turned off all the lights, except for the blue ones back there, because I don't know how. I forget.
Does that actually help? I feel like that might actually help your migraine.
The blue light?
No, just like the lack of bright light.
Yeah, that helps. That's why I turned the lights off, silly goose.
I'm dying. I'm sick. If you can't hear my voice.
We're just, all around, we're just going to apologize right away for this episode.
But guess what? We showed up where other hosts like Luke Miani and Noah Ruman of Dark Mode fame would say, we're going to skip a week. No, we don't. We've kind of missed one week. We're going to say we've never missed a week.
The lines are blurry.
Well, yes, my vision is blurry. How did you know?
Yes,
but
that's what I said.
not going to stop us. I'm on like 7 stimulants, 4 antihistamines.
I think that maybe I get 1 migraine a year, maybe. So they're not common for me, but I want to throw up. I can't think straight. Words they take so much energy to form.
Yeah.
And so, perfect scenario to make a podcast.
Well, good thing we have the most new, of course, the week where we want to like chill and just like be bros is the week that it's like every single iPhone 15 has leaked.
Yes, there's been a lot of leaks.
Has been crazy, and frankly, I'm worn out.
I'm disgusted.
Frankly, I'm downright a dirty dog right now.
I mean, last week on the show we talked about CADs coming out, but now things have expanded. It's more than just CADs; it's everything else. So there have been renders based on the CADs. The whole thing.
Listen, bro. I don't want to get too hype, but did you see who released the first ever renders for the iPhone 15?
Who was it?
If I look correctly, I think it was this.
Oh, you did spell it right.
It is how you spell the ad. It's at APPL track. Nice try, buddy. Listen, I'm in a mood for no. By the way, can you put it back on me? I'm in the mood. I just want to warn you. I'm in the mood for no BS today.
Good, me either. I don't even want to fight with you. I just want a friend.
Damn, so do I. We want the same thing. I love you, bro.
I love you too, Sam.
You know what? This cool little website.
I'm sorry for all the bad things I ever said about you.
Me too. I'm sorry as well. I love you, bro.
Does it just take us to be like not feeling well to be vulnerable enough to apologize?
I think that's what it takes. Men have to be beaten down to share their emotions.
Yeah, well, I have been beaten down. It feels like Jesus dumped a lava lamp in my head.
Yeah, it does. You've got great one-liners. You should be a stand-up comedian.
I don't think so. What did I say yesterday? We were talking about somebody behind the scenes, and I told Sam he has the emotional intelligence of a chicken wing.
Yeah. Okay, well, listen, we've got basically our first look at the iPhone 15 Pro.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I can show the screen. I was just hanging out, yep.
Me and Shay from Concept Central, the now essentially, I guess this is a thing, the resident Apple Track render artist. It's kind of a big deal.
I'd say it's pretty official.
Dude, look at the work that he did. This is insane. We've got the massive camera bump.
I know I said this last week. I know we said this last week, but can we not with the camera bump? Is this necessary, Apple? For audio listeners,
large.
For audio listeners, look at your iPhone, turn it around, look at the camera bump. Now imagine it like disappointingly big. That's like what it actually looks like.
It's double as big, which is great. But dude, like, I don't know. I will say the more that I look at the 15, the more I'm like, it kind of looks the same as the 14.
You fucker! You absolute fucker! I said this last week, and you're like, why aren't you excited anymore? I take back all the nice things I said literally 2 minutes ago.
John, we're supposed to be friends.
I know, but this is why my head hurts. My head hurts because I'm friends with you.
Listen, Oh, hey, dude! I just looked at the time. We've been going for 5 minutes. The show is like 10% over.
We're gonna get through it. Yay! We have to get. We are men of the people.
We are men of the people.
We will suffer in front of them for their enjoyment and entertainment.
So we've got the 15 Pro here, and it's got a massive camera bump, but it's also got dynamic island titanium sides.
Yep.
And it kind of looks like
that gold on top of that titanium ain't bad.
Yeah. Yeah. But dude, also the red. Did you see red?
Oh yeah. So new color for the Pro model this year is apparently like a deep red. So yes. Red. Okay, but is it going to be product red? Or is it just red?
I mean, there's no way. There's no way they don't call it product red, right?
Well, because this was the initial image. It looks more burgundy than...
I mean, I like it though. I think I might get the red. I don't know. Or no, I might get silver. I don't know. What would you get red? Would you be a red boy?
Yeah, I could get red. I could get behind it.
So that's the colors for the Pro is red. But dude, more exciting is the pink and blue for the standard 15s, dude.
For the standard 15s.
They're doing like an actual pink, not like a me-colored pink. They're doing like real pink.
Yeah. The more I look at, especially this year, I think I said the same thing last year, so don't hold me to this, but
yeah,
the base models look pretty enticing. The poor people models, I could rock with one of those.
I don't call them that. I respect the poor and the rich. Just to be clear.
Social media would say otherwise, but
just to be clear, yeah. I love all socioeconomic backgrounds.
Yeah, I bet you do. Anyway, the poor people phones they look pretty. They look like a snack this year. They'd be looking like a snack.
Yeah. They look really, really pretty. This renders from Mac Rumors. Pretty good job there. I do want to touch on this just one more time. We're getting USB-C on all the phones.
Yep, USB-C.
That's a pretty big deal. We can also see this reflected in renders from the iPhone 15 Plus, and you can see that we've got USB-C on the bottom of all. Just to see it.
Yeah, but phones, USB-C is like heavily limited on those poor people phones, isn't it? Or am I wrong?
I think so. Wait, I realized we didn't talk about like the big news that we missed.
Dude, there's been it's the same news, but just more of it. So
can you cover this? I gotta blow my nose.
Yeah, I got you, homie.
Man, this is a disaster, bro.
Yeah, there he is. Okay, so I wasn't sure. Okay, you're still going. All right. Okay, so this is I don't know if you can tell. I have no idea who this came from. Do you know who might have leaked this?
I have really no idea. Of course, the image doesn't sign in at all.
Yeah,
but I think we can tell from the watermark that literally covers the entire image. It is from Unknowns21.
Yeah, let me just real quick. Can we just see? Is there any watermarks on here or like anything identifying this image?
You know what? Now that you zoomed in, I actually don't see any watermark.
Yeah, I don't see any of them either. Anyway, releases like real photos. We've been, like we said, we've been getting CADs for like the last week or so. We've been getting renders. And so to one up, which is a very interesting situation, this person or someone that they work with has the phone and is just like slowly leaking real pictures of it.
But, dude, the thing that bothers me about this is that they're being an absolute prick.
They are being a special kind of, yeah.
And it's like, I don't know why.
He's being a little spicy. Here's the thing.
I don't know why you're being mean. Like, you don't.
Sam, here's the unfortunate truth, because it worked for me in 2020. That is the unfortunate truth. That's why all these people just sort of, they take the script from 2020 and they then place it upon themselves. Boom, you got a winner.
Yeah, but you don't. You could just release this, and it would get just as much media than if you were like, "Hey, everyone else."
Probably
sucks.
more, actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so just for some context,
good leaks, but just like I have said. This. So just a quick reminder for Unknowns21. Whoever you are, on the show, when my leaks were like at their peak and Sam and I would talk about it on the show, I would say, today it's me, tomorrow it's going to be somebody else. All of this is fleeting. So, you earned it. Good job. Today it is you, so enjoy it. But tomorrow it's going to be somebody else. So just don't be such an asshole.
Also, this person is deleting tweets. Unknowns is already deleting old tweets. I'm noticing. So this one is still up, and people are like, "Hey, that's a lot of watermark." And then Max was just like, "Who?" Basically, I guess let's get into the weeds on this because it's somewhat interesting. Max Weinbach was responsible for the first ever CAS of the iPhone 15.
Again.
And then apparently that made Unknowns mad that he got beat. So he was like, I'm just going to release pictures, which is like really cool. That's sick cool. That you like release pictures. I like seeing real pictures. But you could just like release it and be like, here go. Like I'm adding to the story rather than like, you suck.
Yeah.
Because like Max doesn't suck for that. He did just as good of work as this dude. And then, I don't know, he's just been like bullying different people in the community. Behind the scenes, he's been doing weird stuff. I don't want to get into that, but behind the scenes, he's been weird. He reached out to me at one point about stuff, and I was like, hey, I don't leak on Apple Track. So like, I'm not, the character of this individual, I'm not sold on.
It's just very suspicious. Like, so the images do look legit.
Yeah.
But now, then after, being this cocky, he's also said, that's it. Like, I'm not leaking anything for a while. So like, I just, I don't know. I'm curious to see more from this account because, not that so in my heart and in my head, these leaks are legit from this guy. The images look real. But I could also see a situation where somehow they're not, and so just keep an eye on the account. I think that like we're a couple good posts away from knowing if this is like an account to really pay attention to, or if it isn't, or it's another one of those Twitter accounts that maybe we don't.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I think it's legit. I think it's real. I just don't. It's just like don't be so mean. Why does everybody gotta be mean? Listen, and I'm saying this is the toxic tweet himself, the toxic bird.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. It's just like
So we now know a lot. We went from kind of knowing stuff, having rumors, to now we know a lot. And you know what I just fucking realized, dude?
What?
I'm gonna throw myself in front of a bus. We are recording this on Saturday, and Mark Gurman said, don't miss this week's edition of Power On. So we are going to miss this by literally like 16 hours. There's going to be some new news that drops.
Do you think it's going to be about a March event? Oh, wait, it has to be. It's February. Wait, I just realized it's February 25th. There's going to be an Apple event.
It could be, or he's just putting out his iPhone 15 stuff because, that's what he does. If someone gets something before him, he will rush out his version of information, which, I mean, that's what everyone does. What's really interesting is if you notice Gurman post, sometimes a Bloomberg article will get posted at like 10 p.m., like out of nowhere. He'll just like, news story at night. That's usually because Quo's about to come out with information, and, Quo's in China. So before Quo can drop his stuff at like 1, 2 in the morning, there'll be a Gurman article at like 10 p.m.
The mood is too damp right now, so I'm gonna brighten the mood up, okay? Hold on. Let's try this again. Tell me a joke.
My friend, the basketball player, can't seem to find love. They keep catching them on the rebound, then passing.
Oh my God, I want to die from that.
Damn, I didn't know these were targeted. What, you want to hear something real?
Oh God.
Sometimes when I'm lonely and it's Friday day night.
Friday day night.
Friday day. Dude. We're not okay. Who let us get in front?
You know what we should do? No joke.
What?
Because Gurman's thing is coming out. We should stop recording right now and just attach more from tomorrow. And Gurman's going to say something tomorrow and we're going to be so upset. And instead of re-recording the whole show, we could just tack on some at the end.
But what if it's nothing?
He said you don't want to miss it.
Yeah, but what if it's...
It might be nothing. That would be even funnier if we waited and then it was like, oh.
The next day.
It's the next day.
Are you fucking kidding me, Mark Gurman?
Mark Gurman.
Are you yanking my chain?
Mark Gurman. You rat bastard! Why?
We're feeling a lot better today. I'm still a little stuffed up, but
I have no migraine. Gone. I feel better.
But you know what has been installed in place of that is disappointment and regret.
Mark Gurman just kicked my dick straight in the dirt. That's what it feels like. Like, I was happy today. I got him excited. I was like, okay. I woke up like an hour after Mark's thing comes out usually, and I'm like, all right, what was it today? What was it? Sam? Was it a March Apple event? Was that what was in the newsletter like we speculated yesterday? Did he talk about that?
Keep guessing.
So that's a no?
I didn't say, you just got to keep guessing.
What else did we guess? It could be iPhone 15 stuff because everyone else put out their iPhone 15 stuff, and Mark always wants to be, get his out next. Was it about iPhone 15?
What if instead of guessing, John, because you're not getting anywhere close here, buddy. What if we just take a look at the exclusive? Wait, hold on. I hit my laptop.
I'll redo it.
What if we take a look at the exclusive Mark Gurman report?
Apple's secret XDG team is working on more than just a glucose monitor.
Oh my God, guys.
Oh my God. We waited a whole other day to do the podcast for this.
So wait, what is it? What are they working
for this?
They're working on, but that's not all it's pursuing. Well, what are they pursuing? Let's start out with this because this is actually kind of big news. Apple has made apparently big progress on the blood glucose monitoring, which is like a non-invasive way for like, I think 1 in 10 Americans, it says they're diabetic. It would be a way to like, usually have to prick your finger right now. It's pretty obtrusive. So this is like it would be a huge deal. Like actually would be game-changing in the industry. Wait, what?
Not really. But I mean, I'm going to be one day. So.
Oh my God. Bro, you can't say that. You can't say that.
I figured since I'm probably going to have diabetes one day, I can just start saying that I have it now. I mean, it's not really a lie if it happens.
So apparently it's like a moonshot group that they're working on crazy stuff to see if they can make advancements. I mean, I'm looking through here. So he says they're working on the blood glucose. That's exciting. But he says there's more. He keeps saying there's other stuff. So it says there's, it's a few hundred people, mostly engineers and academic types. The XDG is the Exploratory Design Group. Dude, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
It says that it's different than the Special Projects Group, which is like the Apple Car, the headset. So what is it? Okay, here we go. More, beyond the glucose work, they're working on display tech, AI, and features for headsets. Bro, what?
This is, I think XDG stands for Extra Dumb Report.
Extra
Mark
Dumb
Gurman.
No, Gurman's great.
He's great, but he's a bastard.
Family.
That's just, listen, I don't make the rules. This is my pond to swim in.
And yeah, and people could say you were a bastard for saying the Apple Watch Series 7 was going to be flat-edged.
Yeah.
I did say that.
Yeah, people have said a lot about me, actually, so. All of it is true.
Of course, this unit is more secretive. This will be a good TikTok that I'll make, though. This will be a fire TikTok for sure.
That's cool.
Okay, so that's the first part. Should we jump into this, which is the same image he's used in every single article for the past 9 months about the headset?
Yep, it's the other one Bloomberg has licensed.
Don't get me wrong, it's a great image, but it is
that of the
tilted.
Oculus?
No, this is at Dub in 2017.
I know, but what is that on his head? Isn't that
an
Oculus?
Yeah, that looks like probably it's an HTC headset.
Oh, is it a Vive? It's a Vive.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
now, real quick, I just want to remind everyone, we waited a whole day.
Yes.
Don't worry, the news isn't over yet. We haven't finished this report. Oh boy, does it go into a lot of juice. Here we go. Ready, Sam? Take it away.
John, do you think I look good today?
I think you could look better, if I'm being honest.
You know what? That's why I need to use Rhone.
Have you heard of today's sponsor, Rhone? Hey, do we have can you play your sound effect? Men's closets were due for a radical reinvention, and Rhone stepped up to the challenge. Rhone's commuter collection is the most comfortable, breathable, and flexible set of products known to man. And here's why.
Product for every occasion. They help you get ready with the Commuter Collection, which offers the world's most comfortable pants, dress shirts, quarter zips, and polos. You never have to worry about what to wear when you have the Commuter Collection.
And did you know mobility? As you can see, I'm a man where I believe mobility is everything. Rhone's comfortable 4-way stretch fabric provides breathability and flexibility that leaves you free to enjoy what life throws your way, from your commute to work to your 18 holes of golf.
Listen, guys, looking good is easy. It's time to feel confident without the hassle with their wrinkle release technology. Wrinkles disappear as you stretch and wear the products. That's real. I've tried it. It's that easy.
Also, odor-free technology. Also, how come all the bullet points that are like pertinent to me are landing on me? With Gold Fusion anti-odor technology, you'll be smelling fresh and clean all day long. And on top of that, Rhone is 100% machine washable, so you can ditch the dry cleaner altogether.
Listen, guys, we love it. The Commuter Collection can get you through any workday and into whatever comes next. Head to Rhone.com/genius and use promo code GENIUS to save 20% off your entire order. That's 20% off your entire order when you head to RHONE.com/genius and use code GENIUS. It's time to find your corner office comfort.
Why is this over here? How long has this been right here by my face?
I don't know, but you're going to find your comfort.
Thanks, Rhone.
You ready for the juice?
Ready for the juice.
You ready to squeeze that lemon, buddy?
Squeeze the lemon. What you got? Squeeze it right in my mouth.
The VR headset.
What about it?
It is not requiring an iPhone.
Wow.
This, don't need it. Yeet.
Yeah, we don't need any of it. That's not a story that we've heard 8 times for the last 12 months. What else, Sam? How will you type on with it?
You type in the air.
Yeah.
Okay, this is actually, come on, this is cool.
Air type.
Air type. Oh my God, is that what they're going to call it? Airboard?
Air type.
With the Airboard on Apple's reality. So, okay, also, the name is essentially confirmed in this, which is really interesting.
Okay.
Reality Pro. I don't think we've said that.
Yes, we've been saying that, my guy.
No. Apple is currently planning to unveil its first headset, which may be dubbed the Reality Pro.
We literally have had, on frontpagetech.com, we have a Reality Pro category because it's been called that.
But you haven't been calling that, and we haven't been calling it that, and we need to start calling it that so people know.
Okay, Reality Pro headset. Yes?
Is that the name? Does that work?
There's no way they're going to call it that. That's too long. It's too long, and that's not magic enough. That's not magic enough for Apple. That doesn't sound...
They do call it the Apple Watch.
Yeah, but that's classic.
It's a watch.
But it's not 3 words.
It's going to be Apple Reality will be introduced after the Reality Pro. So I think Apple Reality Pro, it is gross to say.
It is. It doesn't feel
iPhone
good.
15, Apple Reality Pro. Apple Reality Pro. Yeah,
it's almost
7
as bad.
syllables is too much.
It's almost as bad as when we heard those rumors that it was going to be called the iPhone XS Max.
iPhone XS Max. But see, that's still 5.
But dude, do you remember CoinX? He's the one that leaked that, and we were like, "That is a bad name. That doesn't sound right." But then it was real.
CoinX is gone. No, only real ones remember CoinX.
Rest in spaghetti.
Inactive. I mean, what else would they call it? Right? Like, what else are they going to call this thing?
Super duper headset. Super duper. Not in reality headset.
Because I think they're probably saving Apple Vision for the glasses.
Yeah. Apple View. Apple. Apple Looksy Daisy. Apple.
Apple John Prosser.
Yeah, Apple, put your eyes in here. Put your eyes in the box.
The Apple Eye. You're the apple of my eye. No, that's just stupid. Dude, I want to be on the marketing team. You just get to have these conversations all day. That sounds so fun. I
am so upset and angry at Mark Gurman in this current moment. Like, I was mad when we started, but the rage has just built up because we could have had the show done, and I am upset.
You know what? Honestly, though, I want to be real here.
I want to sit on my own testicles just to get rid of the pain.
That's not how that works. As much as Mark Gurman cursed the show, we do owe him a token of our appreciation because he did also save the show.
Did he? Mark giveth and Mark taketh away.
John, I don't really know.
And Mark giveth back.
I don't know if you should include the first part of the show yesterday. That was bad. Like, I think people are going to click and be like, it's a skip week.
No. Well, if they left during our darkest hour, then shame on them. They don't deserve the rest of the show.
We don't want you back anyway.
We don't want you.
Okay, there's more. So we didn't actually talk about the keyboard. So the rumor is that to type on this, you're going to be there.
Why are you just holding an SD card?
This is like my little fidget. This is how I
do too. Here you go.
Is yours a micro? Oh no, mine's a little baby boy. Mine's still got to go through puberty.
Oh, I got one of those too.
Guy. Oh, well.
Here you go.
That micro SD card is gone forever.
This adapter?
Yeah. Oh my God, we got the same one.
Yay, look how cute.
Look at us.
By the way, this is what the show has become. Mark Urban, you did this. We could have been like, oh my God, March Apple event. What is going to be at the event? Get your balls ready. And it's not any of that. It's not. Should we clickbait people in the title and say like Apple March event confirmed?
No, because that's going to be a video that I'll probably be posting this week. So don't steal my title.
You are evil. For some reason, that title is acceptable for the podcast, but to just do that as a video.
Well, it's only if it's going to be confirmed.
But it's not confirmed.
Not yet. Somebody's got to confirm it. Okay. Let's talk about the keyboard. We keep getting away.
Okay.
On the headset, they say you'll be able to, on the prototype that's in testing now, to type on it. It's not going to be like, because remember, there's no controller.
You don't type on it, you type in it.
Yeah, you basically will just raise your hands up like there's a keyboard and type, which is something that we have not seen. And
AirType.
AirType, I don't know how you make that work. Like, how do you reliably make AirType?
It sounds like the worst way.
That sounds like it's going to be Siri 2.0.
At first, I would be like, I would have faith in them, but then I remembered like their implementation of keyboards on other stuff, like an Apple Watch, and
the Apple Watch keyboard's pretty good.
But before this year, to type, it was all this like weird, like, oh, just scribble the letter, each letter. Until you finish your word. That feels like this.
Unusable.
Oh my God, dude! What if that's what it was? Like, oh, to type, you just draw the letter. What if that's AirType? I'm not drawing every letter. It's not worth it, Sam.
Hello. Wait, no, I've got my headset on.
Okay, you've got it on.
Hello. No, I want to die. Yeah, no. Yeah. Verdict is I want to die.
Confirmed. All right.
That's confirmed. I want to die. Confirmed.
Yes, confirmed.
But John, I'm scared because there's a detail in here that made me very, very scared.
Go ahead.
Let me just read it.
Yeah, go ahead. That's good. Yeah, use your words.
Apple is currently planning to unveil its first headset, which may be dubbed Reality Pro at WWDC. And stop. Why do you always make fun of me? Nobody would have made a comment, but now it's a good thing that I said Plo, and now I feel dumb. I feel like dumb stupid.
That's what I'm here for.
The product would then ship toward the end of 2023 at the earliest. Hold on, what? Why is he saying it like that, John? Why is all this? The headset was supposed to release in the middle of this year, and the event was going to be in January. No, the headset was supposed to come out in 2020.
You notice who didn't change though? Quo has been saying release at the end of the year.
That's because Quo doesn't need clicks.
No, he doesn't need
Quo just needs love. Can Quo come on our podcast?
Yeah.
Dude, that would be insane if we got Quo.
I think I told you that I talked to him about it.
Can you ask him again? Because I know you said he was like...
Yeah, well, his... what does he work for? The company he works for, the...
Twitter.
No. Who does he work for? He's an analyst for a certain company.
I know, but he switched to Twitter and now everyone forgot. Oh, I lost the SD card again. Really
something
sad.
Taiwanese. I don't know. Anyway, the company that he works for doesn't let him do interviews like that. So,
little bit worried about the battery situation.
Oh, that it dangles on your belt?
Yeah.
Or your not belt?
Well, okay. Here's the philosophy, right? Which I think ultimately will be the right move. But it still scares me, is that current VR headsets are pretty heavy and uncomfortable. And that's because all of them have the batteries built in. And batteries are inherently heavy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, especially when they're charged up.
And they and like the most popular one, like the Quest, has the battery just in the front. So it's all the weight is on the front of your face. And I have an aftermarket like band and stuff that has a battery on the back. But to just buy it and use it the way that they designed it is maybe the worst way to use it. So I would rather take a strap off and just lean backwards and let gravity hold it on my face.
That'd be more comfortable. So Apple's approach was like, So it's going to be made out of carbon fiber, aluminum, which are like very, very light, and glass. So basically the three lightest materials. And love. That love is also lighter than air, as proven in my experience. I think it's the right call, but man is walking around with this thing on and a wire. Like this is what it's going to be like. There's going to be a wire hanging from your head, and that does not feel like Apple, man. That does not feel like Apple.
I have used my Quest like that. Like before I had a different mod for the back, I would plug a USB-C cord into a really big battery bank from China. I don't know where it came from is important. But,
thank you.
That's just so everyone knows.
Yeah.
Yes,
guys,
thank you, China, for sponsoring this episode.
He buys products made in China.
I can't believe it.
You were so quirky.
Yeah. Anyway, how lefty bobefty of me to buy products made in China. Here, I'll ring the bell. Song's still going. Okay. Yeah, I'm still going to use it, and I'm still going to love it. Like, for me...
Dude, but are we? John, what if it's... Reading this report, it sounds like a lot has not really been finalized yet, and I feel like this could be getting slightly rushed out because they don't have anything else. And John, what if it's kind of bad? Like, what if
it's not going to be bad? You can't think like that.
What if it's like Facebook's $1,500 headset that everybody thought was going to be great, and then it was worse than the $400
No, I bought that suspiciously. I knew it was weird. There was something sus about it. It was a sussy baka. Yeah, this doesn't feel sussy. It just feels like I want it.
That's because we haven't seen it yet.
You have to have faith. Have faith in Tim Cook. That was what we waited a whole day for. Ladies and gentlemen, please,
there's
please
more.
Clap.
Apple's rolling out scheduling changes to their U.S. and retail employees.
Oh, shit. Glad we, not employees, got that information in a newsletter that is $35 a month.
They're going to... Well, this part's
You know
free.
what? Here's the thing.
Oh, more weekend time off? That's cool. More consistent weekend work day off.
I joke about Mark Gurman being a bastard. Because he is a bastard. But also... For as much as Mark taketh away from us, he does giveth. And it's like playing Russian roulette with Mark Gurman news. It's like, okay, this could be game-changing news that, like, the biggest news of the year. Do you remember when he dropped that massive Mac report last year? Just gave us the entire roadmap for all the Macs for, like, the next forever?
Yeah.
And then there's this. Apple employees are changing their schedule.
So yeah, that's what we waited for about a 24-hour period. Now we go over to our friends at macrumor.com.
What if that's it? What if Mac Rumor? Dude, let's start that, and it's just one rumor a day. It's just one.
Wait, that actually sounds kind of cool.
Mac Rumor. Can they sue us for that? I don't think so.
I don't know.
Ice Universe put out CADs.
Yeah. Let's look at these. These are the 15 Pro Max.
For audio listeners, exactly what you think it looks like.
Looks just like the 15 Pro. Yeah, I mean it's a little bit shorter.
So everyone obviously got a little handout from a certain case manufacturer. Got the CADs on their hands, and everyone is publishing the same CADs. I would assume that the ones that 95 Mac published and the ones here that Ice Universe published are the exact same thing. Ice just published it a little bit later.
Yeah. So what if they're outdated? I mean, what if?
I mean, that's always a thing. Like I had, my AirPods Max.
Yeah.
I had the actual, not just a CAD, I had the actual video of the actual product, and that was a different product than what we got, slightly. It actually launched with a little knobby on it and no touch controls on the side. So that happens. Sam, science.
Yeah, man.
You know our favorite thing, science?
Yeah.
Improves cold sleep, creates better sleep. Temperature-controlled sleep repairs muscle and improves cognitive function, which you need, so you always start your day feeling sharp, confident, and energized, and that is where Sleep Me comes in.
Sleep Me, guys, they're a new home for Chili Sleep. Wait, why does that sound sad? That should be amazing. We should be excited.
Chili Sleep, one of our favorite sponsors, is now part of Sleep Me.
Yeah, man. They're bringing you the same great sleep that Chili Sleep offered, but under a different name.
Sleep Me makes the coldest sleep systems available. They create the environment that meets the body's natural need for lower core temperatures, promoting deeper, restorative sleep.
These sleep systems are water-based, temperature-controlled mattress pads that fit over your existing mattress to provide you with your ideal sleep environment.
They keep your bed at the perfect temperature for deep, cold sleep.
And they just launched the Dock Pro Sleep System, which has all this stuff like cooling power. You can pair it with the app to get real-time adjustments. It's the industry's first sleep tech that optimizes your temperature in real time. It's got AI-driven technology. It's very cool. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. Well, listen, we've mentioned this multiple times as Chili's been on the Chili Sleep, and now Sleep Me has been on the show for well over a year now that I personally use the Chili Sleep pad on top of my mattress. Don't sleep a night without it. It's one of my favorite things. Sam, they have a new name, but you know what comes with the new name? New link. The new link is sleep.me/genius to learn more and save 25% off the purchase of any new Dock Pro, Uller, or Cube Sleep system. This offer is available exclusively for Genius Bar listeners. That's you if you're listening, and only for a limited time. That's sleep, SLEEP.me/genius to take advantage of our exclusive discounts and wake up refreshed every day.
Thanks, Chili Sleep.
Thanks, Sleep Me, Chili Sleep. Thank both of
everybody.
You.
We love all of you. This is you gonna get the Pro Max this year because, dude, I gotta be real. The battery life on the 14 Pro has been kind of bad, and I'm thinking about stretching up.
Because you have to stand by me.
No, I want the periscope camera.
I don't want the big phone. It's too big, Sam. We have to put our foot down. The camera bumps are too big. The phones are too big. Everything is too big. Stop it.
But I think I'm going to need the periscope.
An iPhone Max might be the most uncomfortable size you could possibly buy, especially when the sides are square. I doubt it's going to be dramatically better with just a little bit of bevel that we have on the edges now.
Also, what if the bezels aren't actually that thin? Wait, why do the bezels look the same on these? Although it says bezel. Wait, what does this mean? Bezel is narrower but thicker. See, sir,
what?
That doesn't make any sense.
Narrower but thicker.
What? How can a bezel be more narrow but more thick?
Like they go.
I don't think something's right.
Maybe because the 2.5D glass, it probably is thicker because of the curve.
What is 2.5D?
What? You know, like the glass where it's not completely flat on the front, it curves a little bit on the edges to meet the sides. That's 2.5D glass.
Oh, is it? I didn't know there was a name for it. That's cool. Oh gosh, we didn't talk about the most exciting news though.
Oh, wow. New Beats Fit Pro colors. Oh, yeah. Fuck yes, bitch.
Oh, yeah, daddy. Give it to me, daddy.
What are the colors?
Well, those are only two of them.
We
got pink. We got blue. We got highlighter. We got tidal blue, volt yellow, and coral pink.
That looks like coral.
Beach
That looks like it's a coral adjacent.
Sorry,
in the ballpark.
Ocean coral. I'm looking right now. Ocean coral. Oh, I need to talk about this. Oh, because I can make a video called Confirmed about this news.
Go ahead.
I forgot about this. Apple filed a new listing in the Bluetooth database for a Mac with new Bluetooth 5.3.
Wow.
And this is a prerequisite. Oh, sorry. It doesn't mention the product, but it basically Mac Rumors is saying.
Of course not.
It could be, ahead of the new MacBook Air or the Mac Pro.
Yeah.
Wait. I just realized something.
Go ahead.
Gurman hasn't said anything about the Mac Pro. So do you think we're finally going to get Mac Pro next month? With MacBook Air? 15-inch?
It seems so weird. Like,
there's no way they announce both the headset and an all-new Mac Pro at Dub.
Why not?
That's too much.
Why not? Then what is Dub?
Just, dude, the headset I feel like is going to be 30 to 45 minutes of just talking about that.
Again, I said this before. They did the same thing with Apple Silicon when that was introduced.
Apple Silicon was like 20 minutes of the presentation, bro.
So this is going to be like 20 minutes probably.
They are not going to announce an all new category that no one knows about and be like, yeah, it's just our own chip.
How long was the Apple Watch announcement? Do you know? Have we timed it?
Let's go back. We got, hey, lucky for us, we got time.
Yeah,
we've got time this week, bro. Let's look this up. Apple September event 2014. This was an iconic moment. I remember where I was in school. I was in the cafeteria watching this because it always happened right at lunchtime, 12 Central. So let's see. Oh yeah.
They talked about it for a minute.
Bro, it's like half the event. Bro, look.
Yeah. I still don't think it's going to be crazy long.
Dude,
my defense.
No, John.
It's
an hour of a 2-hour event in 2014. And people knew what a watch was.
My defense is that the Apple Watch is a way more accessible, $400, everyone should have it product. This is going to be a $3,000. If you have the money, get one. And we're going to sell like 1 million of them. Total.
But no one, remember, your whole point is Apple needs to tell us why. There's no way Apple's going to be like, oh, VR is the future. Trust us. They're going to do a whole thing about how technology is changing and how this is the future of the industry and how this is the first big step that they've made toward AR. John, it's going to be a whole thing.
Okay.
This is not going to be a little side
How
mention.
long do you think it's going to be?
I mean, looking at this, the original Apple Watch, looking at this Apple presentation from 2014, it was the iPhone 6 event.
Yeah.
They spent barely an hour talking about the phones. And this is when they announced Apple Pay and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The other half of the event was Apple Watch. Like, look at this, bro.
Yep.
This is a huge moment. Look at, he's got his little watch on. He's so cute.
Oh man, classic Tim Cook moment.
It's so cute, bro. Look at how, and he's got the name. I want this so bad. I need this. Everybody's standing.
Oh, you want the in-person event stuff to come back?
Yes.
It is nice. Oh, you're playing it.
Yeah, because they had to explain why they were making a smartwatch and how it was different, bro. It's going to be, after seeing this 100%, there's no way Mac Pro is at Dub as well. There's just no way. Unless they do a press release, if it really is going to be the exact same.
Yeah, that fucking sucks too, because I was really excited about Mac Pro. And my expectations just they got hit a bunch of times with reality, like 3-4 times since we first got the rumors. Oh, it's going to be so crazy. It's going to be a little less crazy. Okay, a little less crazy than we thought. And now it's just, okay, well, it's an M2 Ultra.
Yeah.
I could see it. And especially with no redesign on that Mac Pro, I could see it just being a press release. But
did you see the exciting thing?
What is the exciting thing?
That we have not talked about. Please, according to 9 to 5 Mac.
Please.
Jeff Benjamin, who is back at 9 to 5, by the way. We love Jeff. Welcome back.
Welcome back, Jeff.
OG, the GOAT. They say iOS 16.4 references a compute module device. You've not talked about this yet, John.
No, I have not.
That's because I feel like you read this and you said, I don't know what the fuck it means, because that was my reaction.
Yeah, I think this is my first time seeing it.
What? Bro, listen, you're not... Guys, there's only one place to go for Apple news, and it's Apple Track. Check it out, link down below, youtube.com/@AppleTrack.
AppleTrack.com.
Shut up. No, don't go there. There's nothing there.
No, there's ads.
You know what? Why don't I just redirect that to my YouTube? I really just should.
You should at this point. They have the same name.
Or make it like a link in bio site. I'll do that. I think I'll do that in the interim. Anyway, this suggests that, okay, here's what they say. What we know, so it's this thing called a compute module referenced in Xcode 16.4 beta. So this means it's not final. Things tend to leak in this from time to time. It says this is what we know for sure. The compute module exists. It's a brand new device class that runs iOS or a variant. And Apple has at least 2 separate modules that are in development. So here's what they're saying. It could either be A, some stuff related to the headset, like different accessories or attachments, or B, which does seem more likely, is Mac Pro modularity. Because remember, we've been talking about how this new Mac Pro just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
This is very interesting what 9 to 5 seems to be suggesting here. They say that these compute modules, they could be the answer for graphics modularity. But they say also they could be an entire chip built in.
That would be...
So what if you bought base Mac Pro?
Yeah.
And you could buy an M1 in it. Or you could buy the M2 Ultra.
Yeah.
Wait, bro.
Or you could just upgrade later.
I just figured it out. I just figured it out.
Go ahead.
Wait, this is what it is. This is literally the writing on the wall. Bro, they're going to sell the ability to link multiple M2 Ultras together. That's what this is.
What's the limit? How many M2 Ultras?
How many slots are there? How many slots are on the machine?
I know, that's what I'm asking.
I mean, think about it, because we said there's no way it's just an M2 Ultra. That doesn't make sense. This is the Mac Pro. Bro, this is exactly what they're doing. They're going to sell these upgrade modules, and you're going to be able to get 2 or 3 M2 Ultras.
That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make no, that doesn't make any sense.
Yes, it does.
No.
Explain.
When I say it doesn't make any sense, I could see them doing it. I'm not saying that your theory is like out there wild, wouldn't believe it. I'm saying for me, it doesn't make any sense because they just left and blew us in the middle of the screen.
I'm listening.
Okay. I'm saying that it doesn't make sense for them because the M2 Ultra is going to be a relatively crazy chip. I just don't think that the appeal to a compute module will be fucking putting more M2s together, more of the same chip together, where if anything, I would hope for a graphics card or something graphics related that you can put in there more than just another M2 chip. But also it is called a compute module.
Well, here's what it says below. It says that actually on the current Mac Pro, you can put multiple MPX GPU modules bonded together because it has this thing called Infinity Link technology. So wait, let's read about this. This is really interesting. It says onboard. So this is a real product that Apple has out right now. This is something you can buy for the current Mac Pro. That's insane. A $5,000 graphics card. This has what?
Apple.
Oh my God. I mean, I assume the performance on this is ridiculous, right? I mean, for $5,000, but why do I feel like this would be less performance than a 4090? Just because Apple will be like, oh, $5,000 for not. Okay. Anyway, there's this thing. Okay. Let's just read about it. It says to push your graphics performance even further. Right now, you can choose the Radeon Pro W6800X Duo MPX module, which is ideal for the most demanding multi-GPU applications. Okay. This is where the Mac struggles historically. This is cool that they have an option. The module has 2 W6800X GPUs, and the 2 GPUs are connected on board with Infinity Link Fabric. And you can link 2 of these overall modules together so that they can communicate. Why did I not know that this was a thing currently?
Install 2 modules in your Mac Pro for intensive tasks like GPU rendering.
That's literally...
Get up to
that's where the Mac
30.2 teraflops of single precision or 60.4 teraflops of half precision computing.
What? The Radeon Pro supports up to 8 4K displays. That's insane. Or 6 Pro Display XDRs. Okay, so this is crazy. If it can power 6 6K displays okay, that's pretty cracked with the pixel density of okay.
So is that it?
I hear you.
Have we discovered it?
I mean, I think that makes
cracked
sense.
The code? That makes way more sense than just another M2 chip.
Bro, it says you can link 4 GPUs together with external connector cables. So if you wanted to, you could have 20 grand
Jesus
of GPUs
Christ.
working together. Why could Apple not do this with the CPUs and maybe the GPU cores on there?
I mean, that's sort of what M2 Ultra is.
It's 2 M1 Ultra is 2 M1 Maxes stitched together.
Yes. Their names are terrible. They're the worst.
But the design, because people have looked at it, it's like the design of the M1 Ultra does not have that same secret link section. So it's like you can't on the same board put 2 M1 Ultras together.
Yet.
but you could put 2 slots
It just
together
feels
through
weird.
this. What is it called? Infinity fabric. That just sounds sick as hell.
It does, but it just sounds like I don't know. What's the selling point? Like,
what do you mean?
Okay,
you can have 4 M2 Ultras. That's the selling point, bro.
No,
you
listen,
can't do
but
that on the Mac Studio.
That's not what Apple does. If they're gonna give you, if in any way you're gonna get a Mac Pro with 4 M2 Ultra chips in it, they're gonna sell it to you as one unit, so you pay the money.
I think that time's over with Apple Silicon.
What do you?
I think
how?
you're thinking of
They
it.
do this-
I think you're thinking of it in the Intel way.
They still do the same thing with storage and RAM.
Yes, but we're not talking about those things, which it says it's not going to have upgradable RAM. We're talking about chips and GPUs.
Yeah, I don't see it happening.
At Capital One, technology makes direct deposits available up to 2 days sooner.
Why are you yelling? It improves fraud defense with machine learning and helps businesses manage data challenges in the cloud with Slingshot.
That's the first solution from Capital One Software, who sponsored this episode of the Genius Bar.
Yay! Search technology at Capital One to learn more. Sam, why are you yelling?
Because I love Capital One. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, volume is equivalent to his love. Thank you, Capital One, for sponsoring this episode. Oh, we gotta say the thing.
Show.
Capital One.
What's in your wallet?
Yep. They don't sell.
Dude.
In our Mac Studio, you can't buy a fucking M1 chip and install an M1 Ultra later.
Exactly, because it's the Mac Studio.
I just don't think
this is the Mac Pro, John.
No, dude.
Then what is it?
That's not what Apple
you tell me what it is. I need a more compelling argument.
I think it's graphics more than another processor. That just doesn't make any sense. It makes sense from a consumer standpoint, but that's not the move Apple's going to make. They're not going to make it that easy for us. If you have the money for a Mac Pro, if you're looking in that ballpark,
okay,
and there's a thought in your head of like, oh God, will this be enough for the next 5 years? Should I go a little bit overboard to future-proof myself? They're going to make you pay that money. They're going to be like, oh, well, this is the only way to get it, so I guess you got to spend your money now to get it. They're not nice. They're not like, oh, it's okay. Like even now, they're not like, okay, get the little bit of storage now and then install more later when you have the money. No, pay us, bitch, or else. That's their slogan.
I don't know. There's another comment in this 9 to 5 Mac article I'm seeing.
What is it?
It says the compute module looks a lot like a NUC, that sounds like a slur of some kind. Is that a slur? No, it's not. It's just a computer. The CPU RAM SSD combination, which is like a NUC. Oh God, that just sounds wrong. Is it? Can we say that? What is a NUC? That just doesn't. That sounds wrong.
You're making it wrong.
Wait, can we invent a slur?
Sam, I don't think we should.
Well, what if it's like against each other? That makes it okay, right?
Nope.
What's your ethnic heritage?
Okay, anyway.
So back to the article. So you've got this person suggesting that it would basically be the CPU, RAM, and SSD combined into one thing.
Yes.
And then, you could link them together. So, you could have multiple M2 Ultras connected together. Because, okay, John, think about it this way. There's no way they're not going to do this because one M2 Ultra is not enough power for what people buying the Mac Pro want. It will be within 10 to 15% of the Mac Studio. So if there is one M2, yes, they could upgrade the GPUs and that would be cool, but I still don't think the M1 Ultra, the M2 Ultra by itself is enough for a Mac Pro.
That's where the whole, what did we think it was going to be called? Like the M2 Extreme? That is supposed to be 4 M2 chips or M2 Max chips or 2 M2 Ultra chips spliced together. That's what the Extreme
what they're doing.
chip. That's what I'm saying. If they're going to do...
Wait.
If
this
they're
makes
going to
perfect
give you
sense.
If they're going to do the option, they're not going to let you just do the modules. You're going to buy it with an M2 Ultra or an M2 Extreme.
No. M2 Extreme's not happening.
That's my point. So this is not going to be. I just don't think that is what the sales pitch for this is.
I get this. Everything makes sense now.
Okay, everything makes sense. Go ahead.
You're right. in your argument.
Okay.
That for normal people, Apple knows that if they let, for example, this the Mac Mini sitting on my desk, right? It's what is it, $500 now or 600? I think it's
something
600.
like that.
Yeah. Anyway, really great price, really great value for the M2 Mac Mini. Apple knows that if they did allow me to easily unscrew the bottom and swap out a chip, that almost everyone would do that. What does Apple make most of their money from is the normal consumer who's buying one of these computers. They don't want the normal person to win.
A normal consumer wouldn't open up their. That's not why. A normal consumer is not going to open up their shit and install a new chip. They're not going to install anything. They're normal people.
No, I disagree.
You are not and you are not normal people. Sure,
no, I know.
That's something that we would do.
I think if I told my dad that you could just put a new, I'm saying if Apple made it is in their Apple way of unscrewing the bottom, take out, put in, like a module, I could see regular people doing this. John,
go ahead.
They're
I'm
going to make more money on the little modules per piece with the profits there by marking them up a little bit than if they sold a new Mac Pro for $6,000 every 2 years. Like, they're going to be able to sell you when the M3 Max or M3 Ultra comes out. They're going to be able to sell you the M3 Ultra module for $2,500. And then you're going to be able to sell your old modules and upgrade the news. I'm telling you,
it makes sense from a consumer standpoint, but
this is what people
don't think so.
The current Mac Pro, I don't think has been a success.
Yeah.
You don't really see that many people that use it. The people that do, it has its use and its time, but I think Apple, hey, just look at this MacBook Pro, bro. Remember, we thought there was never going to be ports. There is a fucking HDMI on a MacBook Pro in 2020.
Sam, you know damn well that's not the same thing.
Apple
as being able to change out the CPU.
Listening. Apple is listening. All right. I'll meet you in the middle.
It sounds like you're trying to get invited to an event. That's what it sounds like.
That's going to happen. But also, I'm here, samk@hey.com. Please,
Of course, there it is.
Listen, I sat up for this because you got me excited. You turned a boring show into something kind of exciting because I now want the Mac Pro. I didn't want it until today, and now I know why. And it's because if there are all these different little module boys, and there's a lot of room in that case, dude, this is what Apple's going to do. The case is going to be the same, but they completely re-engineered the inside.
Yeah, they did. Well, hopefully.
So instead of like the Intel portion, like let's look at the inside of a Mac Pro right now. I think we did this a few weeks ago, but it is kind of interesting to do.
That's another thing we talked about. With them using the same case, it's going to take up just not any room inside this thing.
So here, let's take a look because Apple just openly shows this and it's not like a secret. Yeah. I mean, dude, half of the computer right now is basically the essentials for it to work as is. It's the chip, the storage, the RAM. That's going to all be going away. Like if we look on the inside of this computer, this entire top half can basically, I think it's going to be able to fit into this little box up here. Like just the actual CPU. I mean, look at the Mac Studio. They've got all that power in there.
Yeah.
You're going to be able to have, I mean, dude, I bet they're going to be able to put 1, 2, 3. I bet there's going to be a third slot in the Mac Pro. I bet you're going to be able to do 3 of these boys.
The graphics cards or
of just MPX modules where you'll be able to put whatever you want. Chips, graphics cards, both maybe.
I could easily see graphics cards. That is the one thing. Yes, I agree that a lot of M2 Ultra chips that you can stack on top of, that's crazy, right? But the real differentiator between something like the Mac Studio or the MacBook Pro compared to the Mac Pro is not more CPU, I don't think. I feel like the difference between those two is graphics.
Yes, but I also
it has to be graphics.
Both.
That's the only thing. That is the only reason. Like, that's the only true limitation Apple Silicon has right now. Like, It's very rare where people are being like, hey, man, I could really use more CPU power here. That's not the problems people are running into. They're running into problems like, okay, a 3D render artist, it's really hard for them to use a Mac Pro or something. Even if that's their preferred platforms. Like Ian has to use Windows because that's if you're going to do like serious, true 3D modeling at an highly experienced level and do it in a timely manner, you're not going to be able to do it on a Mac. And that's graphics are the only limitation.
My render boy Shay, he does the same thing. We got him a 4090 and he paid for most of it. But my point is, you need Windows.
Was it made in China?
My point is I'm poor and I need you to watch my videos. No, my point is that yes, but dude, okay. Well, I will say if I could pick between which one I want, which is like seriously good GPU module with non-changeable chip versus no GPU modules and only linked chips, I would choose the GPU option. I am just scared based on what we've been seeing with Apple doing the doubling of just the chips. I'm scared that the Mac Pro is going to just be...
That's what I'm scared of too. That's why I'm saying it doesn't make any sense. Like
only M2 Ultras. I'm not saying I want only M2 Ultras. I'm saying I think that should
stupid.
be an option.
That's fucking stupid.
No, it's not.
No, that would be dumb. That's not where their limitation is. The Mac Pro there has to be a reason you need a Mac Pro. A Mac Pro is I'm telling you, their target demographic are people that are likely limited by Mac in some capacity. That the people buying that are usually the people that need it. If you and I bought it, it's just because we have the money and we don't actually need it. But there are people that cannot use Mac unless a limitation is alleviated. And this is their chance. Alleviate the graphics tension, the limitation on graphics, and you've got a completely different product. That's all you have to do. Don't let me stack the M2 Ultra. I don't care. Let me
stack. I want at least two M2 Ultras. I want there to be one expansion slot.
Sure, do whatever. Give Sam what he wants, but then also give me what I want. We need graphics. We don't need more CPU power.
Wait, I think we're dumb.
How are we dumb?
There's so I'm looking at the website, and people are probably making fun of us now. It says that there are 8 PCI Express expansion slots. Okay, so these are different than the modules.
Correct.
Okay, so I wonder, because these are also going to be basically going away because I don't think Apple Silicon is going to work with like swapping out RAM and stuff. Yeah, because you've got introducing the Mac Pro. Oh, MPX stands for Mac Pro Expansion Module. I did not know that. And then you can just slide it right in there. Bro, oh, they've got a second connect. Now I just want the current Mac Pro. Yeah. Maybe I get why they're not changing this. They're probably like, nobody bought this. Yeah, we want this.
I am not saying that your theory is off base from a consumer standpoint. I just think it makes no sense for Apple to do that with their current product strategies. And also, that is like the opposite of what we actually need.
Yeah.
I don't want them to do exactly opposite of what we need.
At this point, frankly, I just want a Mac Pro. I think I've just convinced myself that I want a Mac Pro.
This would be like us, if they did this, giving us something that we don't need, would be like, oh man, I was in a closet. Someone locked me in there. I've been a hostage and I haven't had water in 3 days. I really need some ice cold water. And Tim Cook goes, here's some hot chocolate. That's the opposite of what I need. I need the water.
John, I hope you're right. I hope I'm right. I hope we're both right. I hope but is it coming in March? When are we getting the Mac Pro? We didn't answer. The question that started this all, we didn't even answer. March event, Mac Pro, MacBook Air 15-inch.
That just feels weird to do right before Dub Dub, where you could easily announce the Mac Pro.
That's like saying, why would Apple ever have a March event?
I know, but Dub Dub is for, there's a reason Mac Pro was announced there before. It's for developers and, that demographic.
But they're gonna announce the Heady there.
The Heady?
The Heady's coming.
My brain took like a 2 millisecond delay to figure that out, to put
that's
2 and 2
your
together.
MPX module just glitched, I think.
Yeah, that's it.
Or the JPX, the John Prosser module.
The John Prosser Extreme. That's the only chip I come with, baby.
You know what? We managed to save the show.
No, you managed to save the show.
Yet again.
Yay! Shout out to Sam.
Thank you, man. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's running my damn mouth.
Yes. Thank you for listening and watching and all that stuff. Sorry about my migraine. Listen, even though...
Oh, you're about to go into a thing.
You can talk. I can talk over the music. Go ahead.
No, I want to say something to
even though the second half we really had to pull it together to give you something decent. At least you didn't have to watch a full hour of Sam and his allergies and me and my migraine. At least we knew better.
Or the Dark Mode podcast.
At least you didn't have to watch Dark Mode.
Dude, wouldn't it just be crazy if somehow we wound up doing something with them eventually?
That would be crazy. I don't know if I would though, because they're just like, if they asked,
they're just bottom feeders is what they are.
Yeah, if they asked, I'd be like, oh, you're trying to take advantage of us, huh? And our fame.
Yeah, and our massive Genius bar. Okay, we love you guys. Thank you for listening. We love you. We do have some big announcements coming soon, actually.
But it's not now. See you later.
Should we tell them it's the biggest announcement ever in the history of the pod?
It's the biggest announcement ever in the history of the world.
I mean, listen, we're getting close. Just stay patient. I know we've been teasing this idea for like 3 months. Yeah, we have. It's definitely okay. Yeah, thank you. We love you guys.
See you next week.
Enjoy your GeniusCloth pluses.
And enjoy your life.
And enjoy your freaking life, man. You only got one. That thing that you're scared about, just do it, bro.
Your life is not modular. You can't buy another one.